down and chest open. Good, we're gonna look up and down. So looking down, stretching out that neck, and all the way up. Good, we're gonna roll out our ankles. So starting with the right foot, you're gonna circle the foot outwards. And inwards. Good, left ankle, rolling it outwards. And inwards. Good, feet nice and wide. Take a slight bend in the knees and circle those arms backwards, reaching those fingertips right up to the ceiling and to the back wall. Good, forwards. Good, keeping those feet where they are, slight bend in your knees. You're gonna circle the hips all the way around to the front and to the back. So you'll feel the hamstring stretch at the back and the hip flexor stretch at the front. Good, and switching directions. Good, we're gonna step from side to side, and you're gonna bring your knee up to your chest, drawing a big half circle with the knee, so further warming up those hips. Good, and we're gonna step our feet nice and wide. You're gonna brace yourself on one leg, feel that stretch on the inner thigh, and switch. So just holding for a few seconds on each leg. Good, you're gonna come down into this full squat position, opening up those hips. You can place your fingertips on the floor or under your toes, and you're gonna stretch the legs up, stretching out those hamstrings, and then coming all the way down, opening up those hips. Good, last big bend, rolling all the way up. Last couple warm-up exercises, you're gonna step side to side, kicking that heel as close as you can to your bum, adding in some arms, warming up those shoulders and that chest. And the last 30 seconds just to get the blood flow going. We're gonna do some jump rope without the jump rope. So nice, tight, tiny circles. down. Nice big shoulder roll at the top. And bring the arms up as you come up. Nice and big. Down low, hands down, touch the ground. Up. Down. One more. Down, hands touch the ground. Stretch the legs, keep the hands on the ground. Hold here for a few moments. And nice big bend into the knees. Slowly roll up to the spine. Now we're going to reach to one side. Really feel the stretch in that side. Keep your gaze looking upward. And reach forward, keeping your toes pointed forward. We're going to reach to the side. Nice flat back, so you're feeling that stretch in that hamstring. And come down towards the foot. Go as far as you can. If going down too low is too intense, you can have your hands on your shin. Whatever is most comfortable for you, but make sure that you feel that stretch. And move the hands to center. Nice big bend in the knees. And roll up. Now we're going to the other side, so reach. Feel that stretch. And come over toward a flat back, feeling that stretch in the hamstring. Down for the foot. And come center. Nice big bend in the knees and slowly roll up. Alright, we're going to do some neck exercises. Just going to roll it up first. So starting with one direction. We're going to do 4 here. Last one, and we're going to switch directions. 4 to the other side. And last one. Look from side to side. So looking to each wall, keeping those shoulders pressed down.
I think you're better without me. Know for a fact that you're happy.
And look up and down.
Not much to do except apologize. No, I don't want you back, not at all. I just wanted to give you a call. I regret what I
Swing the arms back. Really feel that stretch and forward. And up and down.
No, I was bad for you. So I gotta tell the truth.
And bring one arm across. Keep that shoulder pressed down. And other arm. Make sure that shoulder is pressed down so you're really feeling the stretch.
It goes back to when
And bring the arm above.
when I first entered the movie. I used to think that we were so lucky. No, I don't
And switch the arm.
I just wanted to give you a call. I regret what I said at the mall. No, I don't even miss you, babe.
Alright, so next up we're going to go into some cardio movements. So we're going to do some jumping jacks, high knees, and a bit of footwork. We're going to do 30 seconds jumping, but really all we're going to be doing is stepping if we're not jumping. Super simple. Let's start. We're stepping to the side and down.
Sideways, living
And down.
that I can't describe. I do things my way or take the highway. But my heart it never
800. 1, 2,
You said
3,
you want
4.
kind. So come
and in. Nice strong arms. Lift those elbows. Step it slow. And down. Nice job. Step just out and down, out and down. We're gonna do jumping jacks. You're gonna do this if we're not jumping. So if we're not jumping, we're doing this. Step, clap. Catch your breath. Jumping jacks. Let's go. Out and in. Breathe. Last round of jumping jacks, I promise. Have fun with it. To the center. We're reaching. 1, 2, 3, 4. One arm. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. From the top.
Sleep on the left side. If you sleep on the left side, move to the right, gotta do it for you. And I got work in the morning, early in the morning. Who needs sleep when I'm rocking with you?
Great fun. To the center, 4 reaches. One arm. Make these big. Again. Sweep those arms. Breathe. Great fun. To the center, 4 reaches. Again. Woo! All right. Take a breather. We're going to focus on our arms. Out to the side. We're going to do 4 circles backwards and 4 pushes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Push back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze. Again. Again. 4 punches. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, double, double. 1, 2, 3, 4, double. Strong punches. March it up. Try and slow down your breathing.
All the crazy stuff I did tonight, those would be the best memories.
Up.
I just wanna let it go for the night. That would be the
Ready, arms out. 1, 2, 3, 4, press back.
those would be the best memories. I just wanna let it go for the night.
Get ready to punch. 4 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2 circles. Down, out, circle.
It's getting late, but I don't mind. It's getting late, but I don't mind.
Punches. 1, 2, 3, 4. Really strong punches. Nice job. All right, we're gonna focus on legs next. We are gonna be doing a bit of squatting. If you have knee problems, you're just not gonna go as low, all right? We're starting off with a 3-level squat. 2, 3, up. So we have 3 different levels. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, up.
When your night is through, I'm falling apart right in front of you. Can't you see? I lose control. When your night is through,
We're gonna punch and do a crunch. Punch and crunch. So opposite arm to knee, knee, knee. Ready? Other side, opposite arm to leg. Three-level squats. Step it up. 1, 2, 3, up.
when your night is through, I'm falling apart right in front of you. Can't you see? I lose control when your night is through me. Yeah, you're breaking my heart, baby. You make a mess of me.
Shake them out. We're gonna do a squat pulse. If you're not pulsing, you're gonna march. Step it out. Here we go. Pulse. Get ready to punch and crunch. Let's go. One, other side, big. Shake those legs out. All right. You're gonna speed it up a little bit. First exercise, figure 8, marching, using that core. Woo! Here we go, knees up.
Every day I go places in my head. Darker thoughts are hiding out. They look like monsters in my bed. And every time it's like a rocket through my chest. The TV make you think the whole world's about to.
Here we go. We're pressing down, push, push, down, push, push. This is the most dancing you're gonna do. Push, push, push.
I'm afraid of. But right now I'm scared of.
Ready? We're gonna go down and side, down, side, down, side. Again. March it out. Here we go. Down. Push, push. Down. Side. Nice strong arms. Come on. Side. Side. Take a great march. Breathe. Try and get those knees up. Nice job. This next song, the knees are coming directly out from your hips, and we want our spine to be neutral. So we don't want a big arch in our back, and we also don't want to be pressing too hard to where we're doming that core. We want a nice flat tummy. We're going to have our arms above our head, and we're going to crunch, trying to reach our fingertips underneath the legs. Here we go. Up, keeping that neck nice and long, and getting those shoulder blades up off the floor. Nice job. We're taking a quick rest. We're going to extend those legs straight up, and we're going to again find that neutral pelvis position. We're going to do some leg drops. So you can bring your hands under your bum to help support that lower back. Again, we want to make sure that our back is pressing into the floor slightly, but we don't want to be doming that core. And you're just going to drop your legs to where you can keep your back glued to the floor. Take these nice and slow if you need to. Nice job. Drop those legs all the way down. We're going to start with our left arm and our right leg. So first we're going to bring elbow to knee, back to center, and then we're gonna reach fingers to toes for a crunch, back down. So in and reach. Nice job. We are going to do the other side, but we're going to break it up so we're not doing a bunch of crunches in a row. So come up to your forearms. You're going to come to that tabletop position, so knees directly out from hips. We want a nice flat back. And we're going to make a rainbow with the toes and bring them back together. So down and up. The more you bend your knees, the easier this exercise becomes. The more you extend those feet away from you, the harder this exercise is. Make sure you're not sinking down into your chest. Press your forearms into the floor. Nice job. Coming back onto your back, we're going to do the other side. So this time we're using right arm and left leg, elbow to knee, then fingers to toes. Here we go. Keep that neck nice and long. Make each crunch intentional.
Special, baby, you and me, you and me. I can't think this was never meant to happen. You and me, you and me. I can't help it. I can't help it, baby. I can't help it. I can't help it, baby.
Nice job. Staying down here on your back. The legs are going to do a scissor motion. So switching like so. And upper body is going to twist and follow. So opposite elbow to knee. If you need to, you can bend those knees like so. And you can also modify by tapping the toe down to the floor. This is where we really feel the burn. Keep those shoulder blades up off the floor. Think about twisting from the waist. Nice job. Coming up, we're going to sit up, and we're going to find a flat back and lean it back, keeping that spine nice and straight. And you can extend your feet slightly away from you. Arms out to the side on a diagonal, so making this Y shape. And we're going to twist and reach for opposite foot. You may start to feel those hip flexors kick in as well, and that's totally normal. But make sure that you're keeping your back nice and flat so that you're using those low abs to pull yourself up for this crunch. Nice job. coming down onto your right side. You're gonna have your right arm directly out from your shoulder in front of you, palm on the floor, left fingertips by your ears, directly stacking your hips on top of one another, and then you're gonna lean slightly back. From here, you're either bringing both knees in for a crunch and extend, hovering feet above the floor, or one foot comes in and we crunch. Up and down, up and down. So starting to feel those obliques. Nice job. Rolling it over onto your back. We are going to do the other side, but I'm going to give you a rest in between. That's not really a rest. Finding that tabletop position again with knees directly out from your hip. You're going to extend those legs, open, close, and bring them in. As you extend, do not let that back go. Use that core, and you can extend those legs as high as you need to where you're gonna feel that core kick in, but you're not doming, and you're also not letting the back go. Stay lifted through your chest. Job. Flip it over onto the other side. This is our last exercise. So left arm is directly out from your shoulder. And we crunch. That is it. I hope you enjoyed this quick 10-minute killer core. So nice big circles. We'll do 3 one way and then switch. Good, and just look from side to side. And up and down. Now we're just going to do some side stretches, so you will have to do this on the ground. You're going to reach up and over, reaching those fingertips to the wall, really feeling that stretch along the side, sink into the supporting hip. And switch. And switch. last time. Good, we're gonna stand up. Next, we're gonna stretch out our hamstrings. So, the idea here is to hinge at the hips and send that booty back. Reach those fingertips out forward. And you're gonna hold here, stretch those legs, feel the stretch in those hamstrings. And then come down, bounce it out, and come back up. Really think about sending that booty backwards so you feel that stretch in those hamstrings. Last time here. Good, we're gonna come down onto the ground. We're gonna start off in the child's pose. Reaching, you're gonna reach from side to side. So hold one side. And switch to the other side. Really feel that stretch in your side. And back to center, you're gonna roll through your spine here, nice and slow. Into a cobra pose, so sink those hips down into the floor and keep that chest nice and open. And press back. Reach to one side. Other side. Back to center. Roll through to cobra. Good, and come up. We're going to come up into a lunge. So your back toe is popped. We're going to twist and open. Place that hand on the inside of your foot and you're going to let this knee drop out to the side. If it's more comfortable for you, you can drop that back leg. And you're just going to let this hip fall. So you're really going to feel that stretch in your hip here. Good, and bring it back to center. You're gonna drop that back knee. Pop yourself up on your knee. You're really gonna feel that stretch in this hip flexor. If you want to increase the stretch, you're gonna reach this same arm up. You're gonna reach up and over. Really sink deep into this lunge. Moving through center, you're gonna step through plank, and we're just gonna do the other side. So bring that leg up into a lunge, back leg is straight, and we're gonna twist. Don't forget to breathe in these positions. Make sure you're taking nice, deep belly breaths. Good, and bring that hand on the inside of this foot, and you're gonna drop that hip outward. lunge. Back leg is down, hands are up on the knee, really sinking into this lunge. And if you want to increase the stretch, reach that arm up and over. Good, we're gonna lie on our backs next. Hello, little Miss Jazz. We're going to twist. So, if you could move, that would be great. One leg over, you guys know the drill. Hands are out in a T position, and you're going to look towards the opposite wall. So pressing that shoulder into the floor, allowing this leg to feel nice and heavy. Good, and we're gonna switch, nice and slow, coming through center. Good, we're gonna stay here on our backs and we're going to stretch out our glutes. So choose a side, leg comes up and over, you're crossing the leg, pressing this knee outward, but bringing them both close to your chest. I find it helpful to keep this hand on my knee, just so that I'm making sure that I'm feeling that stretch in that glute properly, keeping those hips square. Good, and we're gonna switch. Really try to press this knee outward and then pull with your other hand to bring your knees close. Alright, we're coming up. You can do this standing up or on your knees. And we're going to stretch out our chest. So hands are behind you. They are clasped just like so. You're going to stretch those arms and press those biceps away from you. So you're opening the chest and feeling the stretch across the front of your arms and down your biceps. Try to press those shoulders down, take some nice deep breaths. Alright, last little bit here, you're going to come up onto your feet. You're going to hug yourself around your knees, and you're going to press that lower back up to the ceiling while holding your arms where they are. So you're really stretching out that lower back. You're going to hold here, just for a few seconds. Take a few nice deep breaths and then release and do it again. Last one, you're going to place your hands on the mat, nice deep bend, stretch it up, bend, and roll it up nice and slow. And that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this quick 12-minute full body stretch. This is such a great routine to just get your body moving first thing in the morning, or to just stretch it out after a long day. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget you can download your 7-day free trial of the PATHFIT app, where there are personalized workout programs in the description down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I will see you guys very soon. And we're gonna go up and over. And we're just gonna reach for your toes, make sure your knees are locked in, and we're going to pull. We're going to hold it here for another 20 seconds. There we go. Inhale, exhale, go as deep as you can. That's it. And breathe. Nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Coming up and over to the right side now. Left foot goes on the inner side of your leg on the right side, and up and over and hold. Good. Lock your knee in. Feel the sensation and pull. There we go. That's it. And breathe. Holding for another 10. There we go. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Going into our double leg quad stretch, knees together, heels by the side of your hips. One leg out if this is too hard, and just going straight down. If you can only get to here, that's fine. If you can go all the way down, do that. Keep your knees together. With every inhale, this stretch should feel even more intense. There we go. Hold for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Coming up into our frog stretch now. Legs out wide. Bring your heels out as well, and push back. There we go. Feel the sensation in your groin and inner thighs. It's really good for hip mobility here. And hold it there. Push gently. There we go. If it's too hard, you can come out of it and go back in when you're ready. Sit. And 3, 2, and 1. Good work. Going into our baby pose. Coming onto our back now. Both legs come up into the air, knees come down towards your chest, and grabbing your inner soles and pulling on your feet here. There we go. Another groin stretch. Hip mobility is really important, especially in combat sports. Good. And pull. Pulling is the object of stretching. There we go. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Left side baby pose. Relax. And breathe. Keep on pulling. That's it. Baby pose is really good to neutralize your spine. And it really is good for mobility as well around your groin area. Good. And holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Right side. Here we go. And pulling that right side down towards your chest. If you can, that's it. Feel it in your groin. If you can only get your leg up to here, that's fine. Just do whatever you can. We all have different flexibility ranges, so that's fine. There we go. And breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Coming up, we're going into thread the needle now, left side, in your tabletop position, coming down and through here. You should feel this in your upper body and your shoulders. That's it. If you want to, make sure you curl your fingers.
further away from you so you feel it in your shoulders more. Look up to the ceiling over your right shoulder and just hold there. 2 and 1, good. Going over to the right side now, threading the needle through. Remember to crawl those fingers away from you. That's it, and look over your left shoulder. Push your bum right back to make it more intense if you need. There we go, not long to go. That's it. And 3, 2, and 1. Good. Going into our runner's stretch, bringing that left leg up next to our left hand. Pushing those hips down towards the ground. Focusing on the hip mobility again. If this is too hard, bring your knee down towards the ground. Otherwise, hold it here. And push down. You can pulse if you like. If you feel like your mobility is ready for that. And hold. There we go. 2 and 1. Coming into a kneeling position. Working on that left leg again. Reaching for your toes here. Lock your knees in. Pull your toes back. And breathe. I feel this behind my calf muscle. You might feel it in your lower back. Or even your hamstring, depending on where you're tight. Everybody's different. There we go. And pull. There we go. 2 and 1. Good. Doing our adductor stretch now. Pushing your bum back, leg out to the side, and push. You should feel this running down your inner thigh. There we go. And breathe. This might be intense for some people. And if it's too easy, you can just work your weight on the inside here for a deeper stretch. 3, 2, and 1. Going onto the right side runner's stretch now. In your tabletop position, bring that leg up next to your right hand. And bring those hips down towards the ground as far as you can. Try to keep your back straight. If that's too hard, bring your knee down to the ground. Otherwise, hold it here. There we go. And push. That's it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming into your kneeling position. Up and reaching down towards your feet. That's it. Keep that knee locked in. And then try to keep your back as straight as you can. Good job. And hold. Remember, the longer you hold a stretch, the more the muscle lengthens. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Alright. Come down into your right side adductor stretch. Right leg goes out and you push back. Good job. Keep on pushing, stretching the inner thigh. That's it. Lots of hip mobility in this cool down. And hold it there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Left side chest stretch now, coming down onto your stomach, making a T shape with your body. Hands come up to ear height and go up and over. You should feel a nice stretch running through the anterior side of your shoulder and your chest, maybe even your core area here. That's it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Swapping sides, T-shape, hands come up to ear height and twist. That's it. You might get a few cracks in your spine if you're tight. That's it. If you want to intensify the stretch, you can try and twist a little bit more. There we go. And hold. Remember, it's normal to feel it in your core area as well. 3, 2, and 1. Good. From here, we're going into the left side tricep stretch. So coming onto your knees, hand goes behind your head, pushing down. That's it. And hold it there. Try and crawl those fingers down your spine if you can. That's it. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Swapping sides. Right side tricep stretch and push. Crawl those fingers down as low as you can. If you can grab your hands together like this, do it. It'll intensify the stretch. That's it. Last 10 seconds. Hold it there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left side shoulder stretch. Pull that arm in. If this feels easier, what you can do is move your hand around to work different areas of your deltoid muscle. That's it. And pull it in as tight as you can. Hold for another 10. There we go. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Right side shoulder stretch. That's it. And pull. Okay, another 20 seconds here. It's really important to focus on your mobility. Should do it about 3 times a week. It'll help with your posture, especially working on upper body mobility and flexibility. There we go. 3, 2, and 1. Going into our cobra stretch now. Starting on the mat, hands directly under your shoulders, pushing up gently. Push your chest forward, shoulders back. Head up nice and tall. Bring those hips down towards the ground. This is going to open up your chest while also working on upper body strength. And hold. Should be a nice stretch for your core here. That's it. 2 and 1. Good. Coming up into the downward dog position. What you want to do here, try to keep your feet flat on the ground and push your chest towards your knees. If you want, you can start pedaling to intensify the stretch, or you can just hold the static stretch here. That's it. Stretching out all the posterior chain right now. And walking yourself in here and going into your hanging hamstring stretch. Loosening up, and you can just rock from side to side here to work different areas of your legs. And if you can get your hands to touch the ground, you can do that as well. Remember to try and keep your back as straight as possible. That's it. And 3, 2, and 1. Coming up to our last 2 stretches. Left side neck stretch. So, bringing your right hand over, pulling your head down, and you should feel a nice stretch running down the side of your traps on the left side. That's it. And try and pull this left side down as far as you can. There we go. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And right side last stretch. Big pull. So if you ever have a tight upper back, this is a really good stretch to release any tension. There we go, and last 10 seconds. And breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's it, guys. Thanks for joining me for